channel. So today is a teacher workday and I'm planning to vlog. I say planning because you just never know how the day will go, but that is my plan. I just got here and I have a bunch of stuff on my list. I figured I would bring you along. If by chance I don't end up filling this vlog with just today's footage, I will probably just add it to another day and just do a few days in the life of a teacher. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Michelle and I am a high school art teacher, and right now we are in a hybrid teaching situation. So I'm teaching two different groups of students basically, and they alternate. So I teach Monday, Tuesday, group 1 on Monday, group 2 on Tuesday, and then same thing for Thursday and Friday. So it's been a crazy year, but we're chugging along and we're here. But even though it's been a crazy year, I've been loving teaching in front of my students and being with them again and seeing their creativity, and we're diving into lessons more and more every day, and I love watching their creative process. So that is what it's all about. Now today I'm going to tell you the really disappointing news. So upsetting, okay? So upsetting. Do you see the color of this coffee? Okay, so hear me out. I had a free beverage reward from Dunkin' because I go to Dunkin' too much, quite honestly. Decided, hey, it's a free drink. Why don't I do the whole pre-made coffee thing, get the expensive drink. Because I had a lapse of judgment, forgot that I hate them. I got the signature pumpkin spice latte, and let me just tell you, there is no pumpkin nor coffee in this drink. Milk. That is what you're looking at. It tastes like cinnamon milk. What a very disappointing start to my morning, but I'm going to go add some coffee to this. I definitely brewed a cup of coffee 8th period yesterday. Forgot I brewed it and left it out. So sad. So that is going to need washed. Put this guy in right there. Okay, I can't do it. Now it's just like watered down coffee, so bye Dunkin'. Okay, one of the first things that I'm doing today is I'm loading the kiln. If you remember, my kiln had a little bit of an incident where it melted all of my students' projects. So that was unfortunate. We did get it fixed, so it's just a part that goes into it that regulates the temperature. It was an easy fix, but I still haven't told them yet. I'm going to next week. I'm not looking forward to it by any means, but I have been loading up the kiln. I'm going to do a firing today. So this is what's already in there. I have some 7th grade pinch pots. I need to put some new shelves in, layer it up, and then I'm going to start putting these coil pots that my ceramics kids made, if they're ready. So like obviously this one still has moisture in it. You can tell by the color, and this one's ready because you can tell it's not cold anymore, and the color. So yeah, that's the first thing on my list, is just to get this firing, because it will fire all day today into the kind of the afternoonish, and then shut off before evening if I put it on the fast settings. So it's a long process. Okay, it is all done. The only thing is I was trying to film me putting this one on, and it's a little bit like off center. I guess that's just a sacrifice for trying to film while putting it on, but the rest are good. The only thing I think I lost, where is it? I could have sworn I lost an eye somewhere. Or I mean a dot on my eye. To scan 2 files, special ed, printer paper, Astrobrite, sheet protectors, labels. I guess I didn't lose an eye. I thought I lost a dot, but I guess not. Oh, there it is. It did. So I lost a little dot on my student council, but It's okay. If you have ever used a Cricut, I'm sure you can totally relate to not getting those little dots on the eyes. But I'm glad it's done. Good morning, everybody. I am back in my classroom again today for another teacher workday. The last time I filmed, I don't even remember where I actually left off, but it was last teacher workday, so last Wednesday. So like I probably said in the beginning of this video, I don't remember, but every Wednesday we get a all virtual day, and basically that's our day to get caught up on everything, like posting assignments online if we need to, recording any videos or anything like that for our virtual lessons, and just kind of like getting a lot done. Now I have my classes set up a little differently because it's art, so in the beginning of the year I gave them all a sketchbook, and that is always like our virtual assignment, I do a few things virtually, like a puzzle and stuff like that, but primarily they're working in their sketchbook and they're drawing, and there's two reasons for that. One, I want them to be working in their sketchbook anyways. Like, I feel like by doing this I've learned that's something that I just want to do in the future anyways. But the other thing is a lot of my students don't have great internet, and so to kind of combat that issue, instead of battling with it all the time and trying to do things online and then having them come to me and say, hey, my internet wasn't working or whatever, this way it's just a nice way for students who either don't have the resources, don't have internet, don't have a computer, whatever it may be, they can still work in their sketchbook and get that done. Now, with that being said, I have been grading sketchbooks this week like crazy. I've just been walking around during class. My students have their sketchbook there with them and the project that they're working on, and I'm grading all the things basically because grades are due next week, a week from today actually, and so it's been a grading frenzy. The other thing coming up is the quarter change, and the only thing that changes for me for that is 2 classes. So I have 7th grade and 9th grade on a rotation, and so they will switch. Their last day is Monday, which is actually my birthday, so I will not be here because I took off. But then on Tuesday, that'll be my first day with my new rotation, which is very exciting. However, I'm not getting as much done with any of my students this year as you can all imagine, and so that has been an adjustment for sure. I have my last class with my rotations on Thursday and Friday, and so I kind of want to just do something fun with them for that, maybe play like a Kahoot review game, and I'm going to hand out their clay projects that they've been working on. The boys, my middle school boys are a riot. Like, they're just a riot, and they have been joking so much about how they wanted to eat cereal out of their pinch pots. They're not big enough, they're not like bowls, they're like these little pinch pots, but for whatever reason they just think it's the funniest thing ever, and so I'm going to surprise them. I'm going to get the cereal that they've been talking about. I think I might get like the little packs of cereal, and that way they all have their own like little packs, and I'm not like distributing cereal and stuff like that, because I feel like that wouldn't work with the way of the world right now. Anything I can do honestly right now to make these kids excited to come to school. It's a hard time right now. So today's kind of focus is, first of all, getting some things planned and graded, but then also I have my MacBook set up here behind me, and I grew up, so we were the Bulldogs. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. That's our mascot, we're the Bulldogs, and I did mention that I'm doing student council with one of my teacher friends, and we wanted to make something to put on the members' lockers, and I drew this up, this little like bulldog with his glasses, on my iPad, but for whatever reason it's not printing properly. Well, I know the reason, but I'm not going to bore you with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is researching how to print the colors truly to what I designed them as, because of the color coding and the programming of that and all that goes into that. But that's what I want to get done today. I also want to do a display. I have a ton of projects for my life skills students that I think I showed in an earlier vlog, and I want to get them up, and then if I have time, which I'm not sure I will, but I have a bulletin board idea that I'd like to get up. Basically, like, I think it's because it's the high school, I don't know, but my school has a lot of blank canvases around, and I have so many ideas, like so many murals and stuff like that, that I would love, 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 love to start. And I used to be way more motivated, I feel like, in the beginning of my career, like painting all the things. But then life happens, and now with like the house, and like we're buying this house and we have this mortgage that we're trying to close on, and like there's a lot of other life stuff that is taking my energy. So I'm less able to devote that time. There is like a fly that keeps swinging by me as I'm talking, but also not only do I have less energy to give because of all of like the stuff going on in my life, we have to be out at 4 so that they can clean and fog our school. And so like earlier in my career, if I was working on a mural or I was working on a big display, like I used to do these huge big displays in the lobbies and deck the school out, but I used to stay late. And one, I kind of got away from that. Now, given that stuff's fun for me, so it's not like, oh, you're working really late. It's work, but it's fun. But I can't stay after 4, and so that's been limiting too. And I could come in on the weekend, but then it's like that's my weekend, so I try not to do that too much. A goal of mine is, my light just turned off. Okay. I have motion lights and they always turn off when I'm vlogging. But a goal of mine is to just kind of like decorate the school more and get some brightness and fun throughout the hallways and just cheer. I feel like that's always my plan, my goal. But this year has been hard to do. Last year I didn't even try because I was just keeping my head above water with coming here halfway through the year and moving and all that stuff. Okay, so this is my workspace. I brought my riser in because my neck has been really bothering me, and then I have my keyboard and my mouse, and then this is my work laptop that my school gave me. I really just use this for music, and like it is nice to have 2 monitors up, so I'll have like my email out and stuff like that on that computer, and then when I'm, especially with design stuff, I use my personal laptop, my little heater, of course, my coffee, and then I will show you guys. This is actually the best one. All the other ones were really dark, and I mean it looks fine, but whoops, I didn't connect it yet. Okay, this, and I don't even know if it'll pick it up on camera, but it's like just more bright and neon than what is coming out. So I want to try to fix it, and hopefully that goes smoothly because I don't want it to take me too long. Able to figure out the printing. I worked on it all morning and I still couldn't figure it out. I tried everything, so I changed it from the neon colors just to our school colors, and then I put the officer names and then also just like the blank ones for the members. And then also over here I've been working on the fall display. I painted the polka dots on. I'm just waiting for them to dry. I'm going to label all the artwork with their names, and then I will hang it. This is just bulletin board paper that I put in half, and then you can tuck it up into the ceiling tile, and I just do 8 feet for the whole length of the floor to ceiling. I am about to get packed up and get going because it is now the end of the day. I feel like I didn't vlog that much today, but I wanted to get so much done. I knew if I vlogged a lot, I wouldn't. I did get that display up in the hallway, so that was good. And then I also took down all of my plants, and like all the plants that used to be here, I took them all down, and they're all in all of the sinks. So today was just a plant baby day, and I watered them all, spritzed them, everything like that. I have more over here, and then more in that sink too. And I don't even know if I showed you guys this, but I had taken a bunch of succulents off of my plant that I left here during like quarantine. The actual plants died, but then they dropped their leaves, and when you pull off a leaf or they drop them naturally, it starts to have this little, if I can get to focus on it, they start to form these little like sprouts or whatever on the succulent leaf, and then you put them in some soil after that happened. I spritz them and then they'll grow down into the soil and you have all these new succulents. So I was able to get that done today too. These are all the sketches that are due for this quarter, so I was busy grading that today as well. And this project is the last project that 7th grade is doing or was doing this week. These are just a bunch of leftover examples, but then my art ones this coming, well actually I think I'm gonna wait till next week because I'm still grading and stuff and checking their stuff off, but next week they're going to do color mixing and color theory and make their own color wheels. So that's an example that I made for that. All of my Halloween stuff up, my Dias de los Muertos, Day of the Dead stuff. I have these little guys and this. Oop, can't put that on anymore. I unloaded that this morning. I have my sweet little pumpkins. This Day of the Dead cat. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I love these little things. And so I have a cat, a little Day of the Dead skeleton, and then like a legit skeleton. So with that, I am going to wrap up this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a peek into a couple of teacher work days. My all virtual Wednesdays. If you're not already subscribed, do that before you go. Like this video, it really helps my channel out a lot. Leave a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys. I really love it when you comment. It makes it so awesome to be able to communicate and talk to you guys as if we were talking in real life, and it's just, I don't know, I love it. I love the community. Remember to find the beauty in each and every day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!